You bragging.
Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's Las Vegas. Here's Boozer. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
And when Victor dunks it, it sometimes looks like a toy hoop, doesn't it?
And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Anderson drives, and he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Wembanyama. Soft touch off the glass. Wembanyama's got his second bucket on the night.
Well, you know, for such a big guy, Wembanyama has excellent body control.
Indiana shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. So he comes up empty, missing both. And they're on the run. Santos pulls it in.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
Wembanyama screen to the paint. Off with the layup. Pass to Anderson. There's the double team with Sarr. Inside, Davidson. Here's Mullins. Hits the trifecta.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
Outside Wembanyama. Las Vegas moving that ball around. Sarr down low. 5 to shoot. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot from about 16.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Anderson inside. Pass to Mullins. The 3 is up. On target from range.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Wembanyama. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Wembanyama's got 6. To the wing, right side. And here's Anderson. Puts up a deep 3. The shot misses.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Tries it from 16. And Las Vegas getting another bucket right there.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from you.
Misses in close. Here's Las Vegas. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Substitution on the court.
Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. 9 points in the game.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Deflected. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. To halt the run. Fires in the triples.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Three-pointer. Nails it from 3.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
To the middle. Tipped. Stolen by Sarr. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Pacers trail by 7. Pass to Knipple. Knocks it loose. Here's the break. And the basket is good.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And there's the screen. Down low. It's rebounded by Las Vegas. Gets it off. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
Yeah, really a perfect way to finish that quarter on a strong, positive note.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Las Vegas.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Pass to Wembanyama. Nope, that one misses. Now 3 for 5. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
He just pops up and puts it in. Wembanyama really is that tall.
Out of bounds. It'll be Las Vegas ball.
Well, that last play pretty much sums up their effort in this one. Not good.
Here's Boozer. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Wembanyama screen to the inside. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Here's Mullins. Lays it up and banks it in. Mullins got 5.
Well, he's such a natural talent. Has all the skill needed to produce at a high level.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pacers.
Substitution on the court.
Pacers trail by 11. Outside, Anderson. Fires the 3. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Right side, Wembanyama. The kick out to Banchero. Pass to Boozer. To the right side. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Wembanyama. Again the miss by Las Vegas. Indiana on offense. Right now on a 9-0 run. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Hey, you can't block it. Sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line for the Pacers.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Now here's Banchero. No made baskets yet.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Well, that's part of his role. With great size, they rely on him to help control the ball. Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it. And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continues to add to that.
They have no answer defensively inside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Outside, Anderson. They set a pick.
Las Vegas foul call.
Both teams will make substitutions.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution.
Got a piece of it. And they're on the break.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Las Vegas moving that ball around. Can't hit from in close.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Pass to Newell. Six to shoot. Here's Santos. Inside. And that one is hammered home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Pass to Davidson. Back to Anderson. To the middle. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Takes a 3. Good. He's taken 13 shots. He's drained 10 of them. Fantastic production.
He's already got 9 points from three-point range. They need to pay attention to him wherever he is.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. The layup misses. The layup off target. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Las Vegas. They're up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Here's Mullins. And there's the rejection. And they're running. Uncovered. And the shot goes down. Boozer's got his first 2 points of the night.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Pass to Davidson. Here's Mullins. Knocks down the long J.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
And he finishes off the break with the lay-in. Anderson's got 18 points in the game.
And a steal like that, with the conversion, can really start moving things in your direction.
Well, he competed for that rebound. You love to see him getting in there and scrapping for the ball.
Here's Mullins. Give him 8 points now. Santos can't get it to go. Wembanyama down low. 10 points for him. Pass to Boozer. Here's Sarr. Anderson pulls it down. Here's Mullins. For the lead. Not going to go that time. And it's Las Vegas with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. That shot off.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Here's Las Vegas. It's Sarr, high post. Pass to Boozer. From behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 26.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Here's Mullins. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
And Boozer gets it to go.
Sometimes you have to ignore the analytics. There is value in the mid-range if that's who's shooting it.
Pass to Mullins. Over Banchero. Sarr pulls it in.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Takes the three. And Las Vegas, another three.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Mullins. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Left side Anderson. To stop the run. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did. And they're playing rock-solid basketball right now. Really starting to see that lead grow.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
Gets the three ball to go. Mullins got 11 points.
His third triple of the game. A little more success from out there in the second half.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third quarter. The three is up. He drops it from range. And Las Vegas leads by 10.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Pass to Sensabaugh.
Las Vegas foul call. First personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter here.
And since halftime, they've really turned up defensively.
Stan, the big man, Victor Wembanyama, has set a new standard for shot blockers.
Yeah, look, we've had some great rim protectors in this league, but he can also do it on the perimeter. I've seen guys turn down three-point looks because he's standing in front of them.
Now here's Anderson. He's got 18 to the paint. Williams.
Well, as long as Wembanyama's in the same zip code, there's a chance he's blocking your shot.
Banchero takes it. Stolen by Anderson. Outside, Williams. Anderson drives. Here's Sensabaugh. Connects from downtown. Sensabaugh's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's Hardy. Back to Banchero. Just 4 to shoot. Whoa! Emphatic finish from Banchero.
Wow, that's a big finish by a big-time player. Banchero, he is something.
Anderson gets the bucket. Here's Hardy. It'll count. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Las Vegas with a 6-point.
48.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Here's Boozer. From 13, basket counts.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Pacers trail by 8. Pass to Mullins. Can't drop the tough 3-pointer.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
It's hauled in by Sensabaugh. And here's Indiana now. There's the 3. Mullins gets the bucket. Mullins has got 9 points now in the second half.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Banchero no good. Pass to Mullins. Las Vegas leading by 5. Here's Boozer. Driving in. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it. Indiana making a switch here.
Substitution to Pacers. Green. Anderson.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Mullins. Knocks it down from distance. Mullins has got 6 here in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
2 points. That one goes.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Mullins. Back to Anderson. Another 3 for Indiana.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
Misses from close range. And Williams has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 4. And Alexander Sarr going to pick up the foul here. That's foul number 2 for him. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. It's stolen by Wembanyama.
They're finally taking care of the ball and playing smarter. Turnovers were a problem early on.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Las Vegas.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
And he drives in, and he slams it down.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Las Vegas leading by 6. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. From deep. Oh, he can't hit it. Can't get the 3.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Here's Boozer. 5 on the clock. Shoots a three. Williams rips down the board. .146 left in the fourth quarter. The three ball is down.
And they've been relying on his three-point stroke all game. And he doesn't let them down when it matters most.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. It takes a special player.
Let's loose for three. Pacers trail by 3. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. He takes it in. Flushes it down with both hands.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Indiana making a switch here. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A. Keeping everybody involved, keeping everyone engaged.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up missing both free throws. Indiana on offense. Tries from 19. Got a hand on it. And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 5. It's both from the stripe. Here's Las Vegas, and that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, that's a good job of capitalizing at the line, adding some cushion to their lead.
And so they foul intentionally. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
And then foul, trying to extend that game.
And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's an 8-point ball game.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
It's stolen. Blocked. So it's Las Vegas. Pick it up.